Hey everybody, this is Matt from the Shadowcast. This is my new Halo helmet. Not really. A little camera trick there for anyone listening to the podcast. Dan's camera's not working tonight, so it's extra podcasty tonight. So
you have a camera trick for me? You get this working, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't do that kind of camera trick work to get them to function. So yeah, sorry for the late start, everybody. We had some technical issues.
Not we, just Dan. Dan's been working since literally a little behind the scenes. 7:45. We're supposed to meet, get all of our jitteries out, talk. If anything comes up, we get it out. Well, since 7:45, I've been trying to fix my camera. Just decided to not turn on.
Technology.
I love tech. My favorite part about it is that my ADHD brain is cursing and saying all kinds of shit to myself, and then I was like, why am I doing this? Why do I have this set up premium to like go? It's set up to be, listen, can you go in 2 minutes? Yeah, sure. Never, no. Always something. How many times have we streamed something and for 10 minutes, something that was working the night before, it just decides, not today. Every time.
Well, anyway.
I feel better now.
Pete had his wisdom teeth removed, so he will not. Pete died again, so he won't be with us tonight.
Pete died again.
Say a prayer. Ave Maria. Last time, one of the last things we talked about was what's in our pile of loot. I had mine shipped, finally, and a little birthday surprise for somebody arrived.
Oh!
Yeah, so...
Holy shit. Wait, what?
I said the little birthday surprise is coming out.
What, me?
Yeah.
You got that for me?
Yeah, dude.
Wow, shit. She's going to kill me.
Right, I got it.
Yeah, thank you. Holy shit.
Yeah, Pete's in the chat right now saying sinus surgery. Like, you're still not going to die.
It was fine. Well, thank you. I wish you could see my face right now.
Glad I can't. Wait, what?
Hey.
Oh, actually, I'm curious. So another thing that I shipped in my pile of loot was this. Yeah, Ave Maria. Was my this is from Dark Horse Studios, who I'm kind of hit or miss on. Some of their stuff looks really good. Like they have this one and then the Spartan 𝗀𝗄𝗄. I'm not sure how to say it. This is the yokai. Or excuse me, this is the Spartan Chan mage, but with I believe this is the yokai helmet that I have on it right now. I might be getting it backwards because I'm wanting to do that. But honestly, I got the other one. It was on clearance on Big Bad Toy Store, so I was like, screw it, I'll get it. And this one was then on clearance, and I was like, I like that first one. This one's really cool too, so I'm gonna go for it. Glad I did because the detail on it is pretty good. It was less than $100, so I'm super cool with it. Plus, it comes with swap out hands on the right hand.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it has. This is the plasma sword that you could put in. Well, this is the default one that's in there, and then it typically comes with the actual Chan Mage helmet. But the other one only came with the plasma sword, and I think they're overrated. And I personally love this little electric. I forget what it's called, but it's like an electric pistol, and it's really cool for wiping out your enemy's shields, and then there's lingering electric damage that could still kill them. So it's a really cool kind of troll weapon, and the needler sucks. So I also got my Mezco Batman in. Haven't opened it because I don't open things, although I do want to open it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And then the last thing is the 𝗀𝗄𝗆 model kit from Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. And I'm pretty excited about this one because, like, one of our early episodes, I showed the Metal Gear Rex, and that one is. Did I order Mezco Casey? No. I had to do waitlist.
Casey. Oh, the Casey.
Casey Jones.
Jones. Yeah.
He's on waitlist. If he's on Big Bad Toy Store, I need to go look. But yeah.
Well, I'll look in just a second.
I got this one because actually it shows on the side that it does all the different poses. So like this is more the Rex build, but then it stands up fully. The legs unfold so that it can be like, oh, hey, I step on you. And like, yeah. So.
Hey, I have good news.
Yeah, what's that?
I forgot what button to press. Oh, there you go.
Ah, there you go. So make the face.
It was literally that. When you were like for birthday, and then you were like birthday, and then 3 seconds passed, and I was like, "Oh, my birthday!"
Yeah.
So it's like, what? Thank you. That's real nice.
Yep.
That's awesome. He's gonna go.
Yeah,
right
glad that your camera is finally
here.
working.
Right there. Yeah. Okay. So you want to hear? It was the USB port.
You just switched it to a different one,
Matt. Yes, yeah. But do you know how many times the thing has told me it has to be USB 3.0, and I've switched it to something like sometimes the computer thinks that all these ports are not 3.0. They're all 3.0. All of them.
You say they're all 3.0?
Yeah, but you know what I meant.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
And so I was like, you know what? Let me try something. Well, of course it works.
Well,
yeah. Yeah. By the way, that was one of my favorite outros. Not the week, but last week, but the week before. You were just like shit. It's like, well, I'm keeping that. It's good to be back. Sorry, y'all. It's my fault. Yeah, I'm praying it converts.
Well, the podcast got kind of worse now that we see Dan's face.
That's true.
Video format. Audio is still safe because you can't see either of our faces. Ow. And then for those who are into metal, Black Dahlia Murder, new album coming out in a few weeks.
Again? Hey, you know what? Juliana Theory is going to have a new album too. There's sort of a connection there. I kind of made a connection.
And so is Phil Collins, which is actually impressive.
Well,
bye.
Maybe.
Oh,
maybe.
Oh, okay.
He's working on stuff. I'm not going to get too much into the show. He's working on things. Whether or not it sees the light of day is a whole other ball game. But I jokingly said I will end the Phil Collins chat by saying this. I ran to tell Kelly when this happened because she's a Phil Collins nut like I said. I said that one better not piss him off. You know, you were with me when I was updating you on the saga between him and his now ex-wife for the second time. I said, she better not piss him off. He's gonna start writing shit.
I don't remember. But
when I'll tell you off air.
When you told me that, my mind immediately went to Christopher Lee. For those who aren't sure of who Christopher Lee is, he played Saruman in the Two Towers of the Lord of the Rings movies. And he was 92 when he put out a metal album.
Metal albums
based off Charlemagne. Yeah, based off Charlemagne the Great. Yeah. I mean, it's all spoken, and it's not my type of metal at all. It's like Charlemagne the Great. The walls, the fortresses, or something like that.
I knew a Dachshund named Charlemagne.
Still, yeah, that's pretty crazy that like at 92 he put that out.
For those who are a little bit older, Christopher Lee was indicating in this picture right here was Hammer Horror Films Dracula. So at one point he might have been. I'll say he might have been more popular than Bela Lugosi as far as notoriety, because he was, I don't know, he was Dracula 58, 750.
Well, Dan, while we're making it all about you, Sting the Ripper, AEW ringside exclusive figure.
I was talking about Christopher Lee.
I'm giving you crap. Giving you crap.
Wait a second.
I'm giving you crap entirely. No, I'm scrolling through our chat, and you brought up the Sting the Ripper. Well, it's also relevant because last week we got sucked into a little wormhole, or 2 weeks ago, we got sucked into the wormhole of God damn, what is the company? The one that
I forgot.
It's gonna drive me crazy. So who's making this though?
That's, you know what? I looked and I didn't even look that up. Jack has Jazzwares.
Oh, that makes sense actually.
So during the first, and by the way, he made an appearance today on the London All In live today.
Is that what today's pay-per-view was?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And I was watching, and I did. You know me. There's I'm a Sting fanboy. I only have 3 figures. One of them you know of. Do you remember that?
I forgot that Jazzwares had a wrestling line.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
Actually, shit. This week, Jazzwares has 2 exclusives coming out from their World of Halo collection. It's 2 Spartans and then a Grunt Commander or something like that. I forget.
The quick version is Jack's Pacific used to be. Are they still around? Jack's Pacific? I think they are, right? Jack's Pacific used to do the WWF figures, and at one point the license switched. They left WWE, WWF, and went to TNA, and they also did stuff with AEW. But when they went to TNA, remember when we found this at the back of, laying around in a box of at our store in 2015, and it was from 2010.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, this was held hostage. That might have actually been before you got there.
Might have been.
This was held.
Yeah, hostage. I didn't work there until like 2016. I was working there after 𝗀𝗵𝗄 was in office.
Yeah, well, this was held hostage by Torpedo Boobs to make me do a good job once, and it was just sitting in a box for years.
Really?
Yes, like, really.
Dan, I know you want this.
No, I found it because we were cleaning up security, and this was sitting in a box. Like somebody tried to walk out of the store with it 5 years prior, and it was left in there.
No, that's not. I forget what we called trash at that site, at that job.
Yeah, I forget either. Jax is still around, does Sonic and Mario figures. Well, there you go. I figured.
Yeah, that's right.
Where I heard their name.
Yeah, they do. They're one of those companies that like make stuff and still survive somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, but this was laying around, and I was like, "Come on, it's been 5 years. Let me have it." And she did the whole thing where she's like, "Well, if you do this, I'll give it to you." And she finally just gave up.
She acted like she wasn't piling shopping carts full of the stuff that was down on 3 cents because it was going to like be donated. Okay.
No, she's totally no, and she wasn't taking sodas every day. It's fine.
I remember that. What was it? $180?
It was. Remember this?
Was it $180 or was it 180 sodas worth of money?
I think it was 180 sodas.
Okay.
Because the list would show the loss prevention list would show how many units were not accounted for going out of the store. And even in the trash human compactor that was, it's Toys R Us, whatever. Oh man, they're not open here anymore. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, enjoy that run, Macy's.
Yeah, really. It would break down what was missing by section, like even beverages, which was a joke, by the way.
Well, I mean, it made sense to do it departmentally, but then there were things that like didn't fit into a department, and like snacks and beverages didn't have a department. They're like impulse items at the front of the store.
And it would be like, oh, Dan's not busy enough. Let him put the new sodas out. Oh, okay. I only had 30 boxes to open. That's fine. But I remember looking through it once and seeing like somebody came. It might have been you that were like, "Do you see how many sodas you're missing?" And I was like, I paid for mine. What are you saying? Oh, I see. Like it wasn't even obvious. Well, then it closed. Well, she knew it was going down. Didn't matter.
Yeah.
But I also, back to the toy topic at hand, I said I would never buy another Sting figure.
Yeah, and
then they dropped this
within a few days. They're like, "God damn it,
you fuckers!" Well, I guess I'll be getting that.
Jazzwares isn't bad, but they definitely have some quality control things they need to work out. Like I'm enjoying their Halo line because I mean nobody else is doing it except for 1,000 Toys, and those are a lot more expensive and they're just a different level of figurine. But like these look good. I enjoy them for what they are.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the thighs. Do they twist all the way?
Yeah, so he's gonna have a bicep swivel.
Oh.
So yeah, like right up here on the figure, that line here is a bicep swivel. So that's gonna rotate 360 degrees. So you could get him to do like kind of pivoting. This one doesn't do it as well because there's armor in the way. But that's so this seam right here above my finger, that's a thigh swivel.
Oh,
so
gotcha. Yeah.
This is an independent joint. It's gonna rotate 360. And then if you go to a side view, he probably has double jointed knees. Yeah.
Yep.
So, yep. And
now from the front that works because of his knee pads. When you put it in the front, you can't really tell.
Yeah, you can kind of hide it. It's
That's
another like as we always talk about. It's one of the downsides of figurines is like inevitably you're gonna have gaps and weird angle thicep swivel. Yeah,
Thicep swivel. I can't even say that. Thicep swivel.
Well, yeah, because he also that's that mark up here on his arm. That's his bicep swivel. So his arm will do this. And I think bicep swivels are like a crucial joint for figures to have. I also like a forearm swivel, but that's typically a little more difficult to do just because forearms are thinner. And then it's not as important when you can have a wrist peg that rotates all the way around and allows for that movement.
I just think it's wild we're getting a Sting figure with a hat. It's just blowing my mind. Like the jacket doesn't look great either, but yeah, that's exactly how I'm going to pose him. Right? I think I might move a couple wrestling figures to the top shelf so you can see because that's badass. But anyway, that shocked me, and I immediately came to you guys like, well, I guess I'm back in.
Let me see. Do I have that email? Oh God, I didn't want to do this.
Oh no, don't.
No, I went to Yahoo's main page. No.
Oh, no, run away. That's never good news.
I'm gonna have to.
So I have this.
Let me see if it's on their website. Jazzwares Vault. Go away, cookie notice. Seeing if I could get the upcoming figures that they're gonna have.
Yeah, I'm also opening up while I was panicking and everything was not breaking. Everything was breaking.
Grunt Major is what it is.
Grunt Major?
Yeah.
Can you send me? Are you sending me the link?
I'm going to. Yeah.
I
wasn't sure if they posted them before they were available. This is just going to take you to their main page.
Oh, I need to check out the rest of the.
Yeah. So yeah, they do Ring of Honor. They also do. They're trying to do Call of Duty, but it doesn't look particularly good. And then they have AEW also. But yeah, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the. So that's the Grunt figure that's coming out in the World of Halo line. I know they have other grunts, but they're colored differently. And then Jerome is another one, and then they're doing Kelly, I think.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't scroll down far enough. So yeah, Spartan Kelly from Halo 5. Jerome is from Halo Wars. Oh yeah, I forgot the ODST one. I think the ODST one's going to be one of the more popular ones, just because people love Halo ODST. I don't know really why. It's okay. I don't think it's a great game.
There's the whole thing. Okay.
Yep. But yeah, those are going to be available on the 28th. Also coming up, I think there's like a week left those are the 1/18th scale. That's the World of Halo line, and they're smaller. Coming up, I think there's a week left is a for or the Cosmic Legions pre-order for the upcoming wave of the Cosmic Legions line. You can find that on Store Horseman. We showed those before. It's kind of a smaller wave. Grunts are all different colors, dude. Like by default they were orange, but there are silver ones. They're there's a whole swath of ranks within the grunt infantry.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't put out a grunt in the Spartan collection, which is like their 6-inch line. They put out 2 or 3 elites. It might just be 2.
Well, could you not paint it like a light color and just kind of customize it? Would that be too hard because
You
of how
could
dark
custom. I mean, you could definitely customize it, and it wouldn't look that bad. But you'd have to really kind of know how to do it, and you'd probably either sand off the red or figure something else out. Because if you put blue on that, it's gonna look purple, and there are purple grunts too.
Okay, yeah. Well,
yeah.
That would be
honestly one of the things that's great about Halo Reach is when you're playing Firefight and you just have like a wave of grunts. They're just like all these little colorful things hopping around, and you just shoot them in the face and confetti flies out. If you have Grunt Birthday Party on, which I always do, obviously. But yeah. So these guys are coming up on the 28th. A week left for the Cosmic Legions. You could do anything if you put your mind to it. Speaking of unfettered optimism, Ted Lasso is getting a season 4. Yeah, I was wondering if you saw that. Ted Lasso is getting a 4th season.
Whoa.
It's been confirmed.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Yep. Ted Lasso is getting a 4th season. Yeah, I was pretty stoked on it. Yeah, Grunt Birthday Party. Yep.
No, but I mean, I'm not sad, but
I don't know what they're gonna do. Because so
what can you do? That was a good
end.
You
can do a good amount. Like honestly, they're like, if you haven't finished watching the show,
fucking mind here.
I know some people haven't finished watching the show somehow. I don't know how, but like they did a good job of tying a lot of things up, but they definitely left some things open ended.
Sure.
For development, like possibly Keely and Roy getting back together, or
yeah, but what's his name's back home?
Yeah, but he's reprising the role. He and Michelle don't get back together. There's nothing saying that he moves back permanently. He might be moving back for a little while. Like things happen, and like there's more that goes on. And there's more that could
lying.
There's more that could go on in Ted's life that we don't know about. But then there's also like the whole thing at the end where Keely presents like the proposal for the Richmond Women's League. So like they could do a women's league if they wanted to. Coach Beard is still over there.
Did you send me the clip? It's so funny you mentioned this. Did you send me the clip of Roy Kent talking about how to take care of bullies? It was a Lego version of it, but it's a scene I forgot where he goes, No, you just ignore bullies. And then
I might have sent that to you.
And then you break into the house and you stand over him with
him, because statistically, that's when most people are asleep.
That's when they're most likely to be able to fight you back. And you just take a rope dipped in red paint and you beat them. And you just keep hitting them and hitting them until they wake up.
And then you keep hitting it. Yeah. And then you stop. And then you laugh as loud as you can for as long as you can. And they'll think the red paint is blood. And then you keep hitting, and then you start hitting them again.
I forgot all about that, but I was like, all right, yes, that's good. God, he's so good. Brett Goldstein.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, this is crazy, dude.
I'm there for it.
I'm there for it. Oh, zero complaints for me.
Brett Goldstein was actually, for those who don't know who that is, he is actually, if you saw Thor: Love and Thunder, he's Hercules in the post-credit scene. Whether or not we'll actually ever see Uh, him in anything is that's to be determined. But yeah, that's Brett Goldstein as Marvel's Hercules.
God damn, dude. I forgot how fucking jacked he actually is. Oh, but he'd be so good. I hope they, I don't care if Waititi has anything to do with it, and he said he's not. They said they're done with him. Get him get him as Hercules and get him on screen, please.
I mean, if Taika wants to do a different Thor, yeah, Thor 5 was formally announced. I didn't know that.
Like officially?
I know they were talking about it, and it's supposed to be like a darker, more serious movie. Don't click any of the trailers because they're not going to be.
Oh, I know they're all bullshit. No, I know that. I'm not
all stupid trash fan based theories.
They're the worst. By the way, if you use AI to make a trailer, stop breathing.
And then
Chris
start
Hemsworth. Well, yeah, you stop breathing and then start again, but hold your breath as long as possible. Let's talk more about. I know you don't like. I know a lot of people don't like Love and Thunder, but like the rest of this part of the MCU, it wasn't a reason enough to be like, you know what, you're fired. We're done.
No, I think it was better than like Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. Black Panther 2 was just they're putting out movies as fast as NoFX put out punk albums.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, Ted Lasso season 4.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I really hope Daredevil's good too. I know I keep talking about that, but speaking of other things that are disappointing. So apparently Fall Fridays at Target are for collectors. First drop is 8:30. Don't get your hopes up. I don't know anything about what's going on there, but they're
8:30 tonight or August 30th.
No, August 30th.
Okay,
yeah,
I wasn't picking on you.
Yeah.
I was about
to no. So the first drop is August 30th. The last drop is October 4th. You probably won't be able to get anything because Target sucks.
I was gonna say all I can think of now is you explaining how great sarcasm, how great the Target pre-order stuff is. It's gonna work out great for everyone. It'll be great.
Ready for 6 star-studded weeks of new and exclusive collectibles from fave fandoms and brands during the Fall Geek Out. I hope it's just calculators. Yeah, I don't know what. I haven't looked into it more because Target is a disappointment store. I like Target. I mean, I shop at Target, but like in terms of trying to get anything that's exclusive to them, it's like impossible.
I don't think I've purposely shopped at Target in a long time. When it first came to Jersey, I know it was like this big deal. Well, I first came to Jersey. When it first was coming north, I was at a Target when I was like 6 in California, and then it didn't come to Jersey where I grew up till about like 10 years later. But it was all the rage a little bit, and then it was like whatever. I don't kill myself to go to Target. I don't see the appeal. Aren't they more expensive than the evil overlords at Walmart?
They typically. I didn't want to do that, computer. Yeah, they typically are more expensive than Walmart, in some things, but like they're also. I think they're better than Walmart.
Probably.
I don't like Walmart at all. So I don't really know what the exclusives are going to be yet. I mean, if you Google Target and then look up the Geek Out, it shows stuff that was released over the summer. And I guess so here is a list for pre-orders that does nothing. Oh, it opens up a little side panel for Yu-Gi-Oh, nothing really good, unless you want a Lego
Now
Simba.
this supposedly has it. This is not real.
Hey, Chuck. Charles.
What's up, Chuck? This can't be real.
Yeah, actually, Walmart was talking about lowering prices, and because Congress is like giving them shit about doing it. But like,
good.
God, well, it's good, but also like Pete just
can't
said,
have the government. You can't.
They made a shit ton of profits, so like they're like, yeah, we're good. We made enough profit. Like, nah, you guys can eat your own corpses, zombie style.
That was a good way of. This can't be real, then, right?
So how did you get to that?
I did a Google search, and that's the first image that popped up. The trick is to always go to image searches if you don't like what you see in the regular search.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
And usually something that won't pop up in the default search will pop up like one of the first things in the image search. So is this? I can't confirm this. This is toyhabits.com. I can't confirm this, but this was posted in July. No, this is an old one.
That's the summer geek out. We're talking about the fall geek out, which we might not have images of. But like, and it could go better than I'm thinking it will. Because in all reality, I did see a good amount of the holothon stuff. Like when I saw the turtles for Pete, I grabbed them. I still never grabbed Don and Raphael. Because I don't trust AliExpress or whatever website you were trying to tell me. I'll just suck it up and buy them off eBay because I don't feel like buying from some shady Russian website that's going to steal my information.
Well, that's okay. All of our Social Security numbers were hacked the other day, so we're all screwed.
Only if you have AT&T. But yeah, so we'll see what this drop is. I have no I mean that's the thing is like because I saw like the Turtles in Disguise 4-pack, I saw a lot of them. And when I grabbed the turtles for you, Pete, I saw like 2 complete waves of them. So like it's not me that I didn't pick them up. I wasn't really looking for much else, but like a holothon actually kind of happened. So maybe the fall geek out will go better than I expect it to, which is always cool because it's nice to be able to actually get things. But we'll see what happens. We'll probably have this Friday is the first wave, so just keep your eyes peeled, everybody, if you're looking for stuff.
Oh, I can't do it anymore. I used to be able to do that. Peel my eyelids up. I've been looking for Tatsu. I wonder if he's looking for Tatsu.
Just go to your tattoo artist. They'll probably give you whatever you want.
Wah. By the way, speaking of puns and sarcasm, the new reel is up and it's hilarious.
I saw it.
It's very good. Editing makes it fun, but that was already funny. Edit makes it funny, but it was already funny. It was there were 2 good ones. Yours was better. That's why yours was on the last part of it. Because I didn't see that coming. Forehead. Nah. I have a bunch. Do you want me to just pull these links up that I've accumulated?
Yeah, go for it. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can see anything definitive about the fall drop.
So
of course, I'm doing it while we're live because that's like prepared or smart or anything.
That's all right. It's hilarious. The forehead pause. And I did, dude, all I had to do was edit the camera shots. I didn't have to do any trickery. That was all natural pausing on our part. It was perfect.
Oh, this one. I'm excited about this. As I mentioned earlier, the only other people that are doing, the only other company that's doing Halo figures is 1000 Toys. And they announced their Emil figure this week. This is the Big Bad Toy Store. It says exclusive edition. I don't know what's exclusive about it. I ordered it
Yeah.
through 𝗬𝗵𝗵, and I think I got the exclusive one also, and it was $60 cheaper. So it's an import figure. That's why. But yeah. So I ordered it through 𝗬𝗵𝗵, and then I'll save probably $40 after it ships.
Wow.
What?
Just isn't that amount of money saving? Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
cool.
That looks badass.
Yeah, I'm they crush it with the Master Chief that they released. And okay, so the exclusive part, I guess, is the energy sword and then the chrome plated visor. So I guess on the standard release it's less shiny. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of dumb. But yeah, I'm excited about this. This is the third one that they announced from the wave. Maybe the fourth. I forget how many they've announced. I don't think they've announced George or Kate yet. Cat. So they might have done. I know they did June, Carter, and then I guess they did Noble Six. So this is probably the fourth one. So then you'll have Cat and George. And George is this. Well, Emil is probably the most popular one because everyone was like, "Oh my god, he has a carved skull on his helmet." But George, I think, is also a popular one just because he has a different armor set. Like he's like physically larger than the other ones, and he comes with a chain. We'll see if he comes with the chain gun. But yeah.
Ooh. No, not getting distracted. We'll do that later.
For anyone interested, they also do have a update to their Hellboy figure that is pretty popular. Yeah, right there.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, it's slightly different than I think it looks slightly different than the first release they did, but it might be the same thing. It might just be a re-release or a reissue. I don't have the first one, so I'm not too aware, but Thousand Toys does good work. They're pretty good quality. They're kind of somewhere around SHF, but they're a little larger. They're somewhere between like SHF and Kai Arts, I would say, because they're not as small as other figures like the Spartans that I have from them two Master Chiefs I have from them scale well with like G.I. Joes and Hasbro domestic figures, which in reality isn't great because Spartans should be bigger than that, more of like a 7 or 8 foot scale, but yeah. This was a popular release.
When I see Hellboy, I just see Ron Perlman now.
Well, they're making another one with some other guy. I can't even remember. Yeah. We talked about that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I can't. I remember seeing the trailer for the last one and really being excited, and I just never saw it.
I never saw it. Although I did see a clip of it when like all the demons are coming out of the earth from like hell or something like that. And it's super violent. Like it's super violent. But yeah, no, that's with what's his face from Stranger Things.
Hopper.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. John Leguizamo.
No, that's a different guy.
No, I'm kidding.
That would be no. Oh my god, what's his name? What the hell? Here, I'm just gonna bite the. David Harbour.
Oh, I was never gonna get there. Also, something funny from San Diego Comic-Con is when they were talking about Thunderbolts and they were like announcing Thunderbolts at Comic-Con. David Harbour walked through the crowd dressed as
what the hell?
As Red Guardian and like doing the voice and everything. And he gets down towards the stage and he's like, "You guys aren't in costume?" Like, I thought we were doing this in costume, like in character. And like everybody's just standing up on the stage, like in their normal clothing and everything like that. It was a pretty good bit.
I will follow David Harbour to the ends of the earth. I like that guy.
Are you gonna play Alone in the Dark?
No. Is he in Alone in the Dark?
Yes.
Oh shit.
So they did like
He looks badass, dude. He really does, man. He just won't look and commit. Like he really committed to this bit. Yes, everybody's filming it. Move.
God, I like going to concerts, but I hate seeing cell phones up. I like when people are smart enough to darken the screens on their phones. Yeah, and here he is like, you guys didn't dress up for this? But
it doesn't matter if it's cheesy. It's awesome. I can't.
It is cheesy, but that's what you're there for, honestly.
Yes.
To see dumb, funny shit like that. It's a bit.
Exactly.
Let it just enjoy it.
Just to watch Robert Downey Jr. pull off a crappy looking Doom mask, and then people speculate if that's what they're going with in the movie because they're smart.
Yeah.
I watched that conversation anyway.
But yeah, Alone in the Dark is like kind of, I don't know if it's a survival horror, but it looks kind of like a mystery type of survival horror game. And they used his likeness, and like he does probably the motion cap, but also the voice acting for the game. I don't have any particular interest in it. I don't know. I don't know if it's related to any of the other Alone in the Dark games, or if it's like a reboot or what it is. It's just it looks kind of like a walking sim.
It's a reimagining remake of the original 1992 game,
and that's fine. But like,
sure it is.
Absolutely. It looks like a walking sim, which is where they kind of lose me. It looks like Heavy Rain meets.
Well, where they lost me was THQ Nordic developing the game. I'm like, I'm out.
Why? THQ's made some decent games.
Okay. Well, did you see the trailer for the other? Since we're on video games, and so we don't get distracted later, did you see the trailer for the new Mafia?
Oh, I didn't. I never played those, so I knew you were excited about it, but
I don't know how I feel because it's a prequel. It's taking place in the.
What's up there? Search history.
What?
No, your YouTube search history was up.
So what?
I'm just kidding.
That's all from. I'm on the Shadow Moses account. Not my fault.
Oh shit.
Except for Tron Ares trailer that I was looking for.
Watch out, all the God stuff's gonna pop up. Right, Pete?
I did see some of that. I was like, oh well.
Oh yeah,
I try not to.
That's
I try
a funny
to
inside joke.
Well, when I do stuff for this show, I try to use your YouTube, the Shadow Moses.
Yeah.
Account. When I do Talking 215, I use it because I don't want their shit.
Yep.
Like I don't want it to be my look. What the fuck was I looking up? Oh, Mafia.
So it's a prequel.
Mafia, yeah, the old country, going back to 1900 Sicily. I don't know why I'm Russian. Hey, we're going back to Sicily. You know what I'm saying? There's no game.
Russia. The offer refuse you.
Yeah. In Russia, we play a game to get to. I don't care. The Sicily in the 1900s is ruthless, man. I'm excited.
You see, your concern is if 2K is making this game, not THQ Nordic. 2K is where things
I moved on from
fall
that.
apart.
My THQ Nordic comes from the last Monster Jam game.
Oh.
It's like, wow, how do you screw up a Monster Truck game? It's like making grilled cheese and fucking that up.
I mean, I kind of talk trash on. This is Silent Hill 2. Okay, you ended it. I kind of talk trash on 2K, but they made Evolve, and I love Evolve. So,
for all of my complaints, it's just nitpicky, like little things and glitches that happen. The Mafia Definitive Series is fantastic. I just had to start the Mafia 2 definitive version over again because my PlayStation died. We already know about that.
Pour one out.
Oh, I'm so sad. I put it away today and kept it covered. So eventually when the time comes that I get the HDMI port fixed, I could pull it out of there, it'll be clean, but it was really sad. I was really sad. I was sad today.
So other things, actually, this is a show that's on now. Started streaming on Paramount Plus August 9th. Was Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It came out earlier this month, and someone that we actually met at AwesomeCon, the franchise art, did some storyboards for it. So I wanted to give a shout out to that. If you're into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at all and you have Paramount Plus, definitely check that out. I don't have Paramount Plus, but I actually saw a clip from this. I don't know if he worked on it or not, but I did see a clip where they were fighting. What were they like a mouse or something like that? I forget what it was.
I think it looks interesting. I'll give it a shot. I always give the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series a shot.
I don't really watch a lot of animated things, so it's not my cup of tea necessarily. But like, I
like the style. This looks gorgeous, man.
I feel like this is right up Pete's alley though, because he usually also gives most Ninja Turtles a shot, and this looks like it's expanding on the Seth Rogen universe too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we still be okay with April O'Neil not being a pale white chick? Everybody all right with that? Not you guys. I'm talking about the internet itself.
Yeah,
we're not gonna continue. We're just gonna keep going. But no, I love the way it kind of looks like an animated version of. I guess it was supposed to be claymation. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it's a weird. It's a weird animated style that they did. Kind of like the Lego movies are also done in like this unique animation style. Not this but like just a general, like they've moved away from doing like just CGI and other things to where they've really started messing with computer animation in more of like specific formats, because yeah, it does look like it's claymation or I forget what Abed calls them in that one Christmas episode of Community, but they do the old classic style, like the old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and everything. Yeah, so
I'm not going to show a lot of that because they will ding us for that.
It's a weird style. I don't know the name for it or anything like that, but it definitely is pretty unique.
I think claymation's fair because there's there's a lot of shots where it looks like it was molded by hand.
It's almost like a cell shading type of thing too, though.
Cell shading,
kind of. It doesn't quite fit in that bucket, but kind of. So yeah, check that out if you're into TMNT and you have Paramount Plus.
I don't know what.
Also on Big Bad Toy Store is.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
They
Sorry, I was pulling this up.
You're good. I was surprised that this looked as good as it did because I typically am not a fan of Revoltech. I don't know exactly what Kyoto is in relation to that, but like the big ass insects I order, they're actually from the same like Revoltech company, Kyoto.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I think the fact that Batman has so much padding and everything on him helps this figure look better because it helps hide a lot more of the seams. Like, honestly, this figure looks really good to me. And I don't care for this line, like this manufacturer much at all. I think this figure looks really good.
Oh, shit.
What?
I also lost my Batman Arkham play until I get that fixed. Fuck.
Oh.
God damn it. Anyway, moving on. That does look badass, though.
It looks really good.
Don't know how I feel about the cape.
The cape is kind of interesting, but I don't know if it's a wired cape, and if it is, then that's definitely them styling it like that. But yeah, it looks good, and I don't care for Revoltech figures at all. Yeah, the line launcher. Yeah, it's a wired cape, which is smart. And yeah,
are they doing an Arkham Knight?
He came out a little while ago, and he has the swap out, so you could turn him into Red Skull. Spoiler alert.
Red Hood.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's all right.
My wires a little bit. Yeah.
I don't know.
Hood,
That's okay.
skull. Idiot! He's not Jan Schmidt.
I could hear the
Or whatever his name is.
German. His eyes don't move. How do the eyes move?
They might.
It does have the real readouts.
His faceplate might come off. Go to the next image.
That was it.
Oh, so his face might come off, and there might be the two little eyes, and then a piece of plastic that holds them together so that they move in unison. I know Figma was weird. They're like their original Avengers figures actually had independently moving eyes, but then like some studios that had the eye movement figured out, well, we kind of want them to move parallel to each other, so they put a piece of plastic in there that you move instead of just trying to align each eye perfectly. But yeah, I should probably see if 𝗂𝗵𝗵𝗵 has this on there, although I should maybe wait for InArt because that one looked good too. That 1/12 one that we looked at a while ago from InArt, the 1/12. Interesting that they're starting with Dark Knight's metal, but yeah, still. Deadpool, there's so many fun things you could do with Deadpool figures.
Is that the only eyes he has? No.
For those listening, we segued into looking at a Revoltech Deadpool figure.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but I'm just not a fan of the joints. I think for that bat armor, the bat suit that he has in the Arkham games, it's a lot bulkier and it just makes more sense.
I like you kind of see him smiling. Sorry.
Yeah, Deadpool is he's just wearing a leotard. Like,
that's pretty cool though.
His shoulders look so bad there. Looks like he's taking a fromper dump.
X-Force color too.
Yeah. It's gonna be the same figure, just painted differently. And then there's the Arkham Knight. This is actually a re-release. Like an update. I say re-release, but
the Red Skull.
Yeah. Shut up, you. But yeah, it's so this is actually an update. It's not just a reissue. It's an update.
So where's the swap on the? How do you? Oh, I guess you just pull the plating off and put new plating on for the red.
If you look at the later pictures, they might actually show the figure and then the set of plates that you'd put. Yeah, right there. There you go. So that shows you like the forearm and the chest pieces that you'll swap out. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Never was understood why he still had camo pants on. Sorry, it's an aesthetic.
What do you mean?
I just don't. The pants don't match the rest of the suit. Not them. The character. Not Revoltech.
I mean, why is he wearing a suit with all the logos and everything on it anyway?
He fashioned what he found, made them his own.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's a certain level where that, if you think about it, it's kind of dumb. If you pull it out into the real world, it's kind of dumb to put that level of attention into like your suit. Yeah. I don't know. Moving along, Mafex announced Age of Apocalypse Wolverine figure, which we all saw in Deadpool and Wolverine for a brief scene where he proceeded to pulverize the hell out of Deadpool. This figure looks good. I'm going to pass on it because I'm not particularly keen to this line, but anyone who's been looking for this figure, it does look good.
Do you think anyone will do a 𝗂𝗲𝗄𝗏 figure?
No. No, that won't happen. I mean, I would honestly be cool. Pete's not here to say otherwise, but I think it would be cool if Henry Cavill came in as Wolverine, although I think he's too tall because Wolverine is supposed to be like 5'5" or something like that.
Yeah. Supposed to be shorter than me, isn't he?
I mean, that's already pretty short.
Yeah, I know.
No, but yeah, Wolverine is supposed
5'3".
Is that how tall he's supposed to be?
Supposedly he's supposed to be 5'3". which it means I'm taller than Wolverine. Yes.
I mean, Hugh Jackman's too tall to play Wolverine, but
He's
like
6'3".
Is he that tall?
Yeah.
Damn.
Verified. That looks okay. I don't care.
Yeah, no, me neither. Like, for anyone who's into this iteration of Weapon X or Wolverine, yeah, go for it. It looks good. I'll always back Mayfex. It's just not for me. And then the next picture, we have him fighting Cyclops because they also announced Cyclops. And this is one of the reasons I don't care about the Age of Apocalypse line, because he just looks weird. Like, I don't get it. They cut him down to Cyclops, and I think he actually only has one eye. So, like, they took the concept of him having one shared eye to literally one eyeball.
Oh, wow. They really went with it, huh?
I'm not into... I'm not a super big fan of the X-Men in general. Like, I just never got into him that much.
Look, he made the letter C like his name.
It's called a lens flare, Dan.
Oh, is that what it is? My bad. Just happened to look like a C, not a full circle.
I think it's a lens flare. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I immediately see C or a targeting thing.
Yeah, it's a weird effect, honestly, that they have that big, exaggerated, like, glare. But I think that's essentially what it's supposed to be, is like the charging up glare.
God,
they always do that with, huh?
Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
They always do that in the animated show. Whenever like he's about to release his eye beam, they always do that like lens flare type of thing, and then it goes. Bleh.
I would have killed for this kind of thing to be when I was playing with Ghostbuster figures when I was a kid, to have like different kind of beams coming out of there.
Yeah,
like they do now. Oh man, that's awesome. They don't have that. They didn't have that. And the only thing else I have listed. Oh, that's not working. Let me switch.
Yep. Punisher and Bushwhacker came up for pre-order this week. Oh, actually, I did give me 1 second. I forgot. I did receive something else in the mail.
Oh. Hi, everyone. How are you? Let's go Ring of Honor shopping. Let's see what we got. Bryan Danielson, little Kenny Omega. These don't look great. His looks great. Danhausen looks good.
Fart on your children, cause it's pretty funny.
Danhausen figure looks good. The others not so much. Let's get out of the screen and wait for a minute.
Farts are for friends.
Farts. Okay, Dr. Zhivago.
Dr. Zhivago. Brief encounter. The bridge on the River Kwai.
Huh?
A late night. I hate vacuums. Which is why my floor is dirty. Wait, what?
Nice. Oh,
yeah.
How did you forget that came in?
What?
Damn. How did you forget you had that?
It was in a box by my door.
Oh.
Yeah. So this guy arrived. It's basically the Vamp with some updates. Like, it has the doors on the side, a missile pod on the back of this one, and it's the Cobra version of the vehicle. So we could do the Cobra guy.
We're gonna go with Cobra.
Yeah. So this guy came in. I haven't opened it yet. I probably won't, just because I need more space for it. But yeah, slowly building up my fleet of vehicles. Which reminds me, shit, the Kickstarter for the thingy is ending soon.
The Kickstarter for the thingy?
Yeah, the thingy. Do you not know about the thing, Dan?
No.
Reject all cookies. I don't want them.
I don't want your cookies. I do want cookies.
Yeah, of course you do. Cookies are delicious.
The cookies are delicious. You're an idiot.
Don't call me an idiot. It hurts my feelings.
That's what I thought.
Oh, HasLab.
Where's my trap and PKE meter, you fuckers?
So 15 days left for the Cobra Rattler ground attack jet. We've only unlocked 2 out of 3 tiers, people. Let's get this. Let's get it up. It's $325 though.
How dare you?
Deep.
You fuckers.
What?
Why won't it share? Share
it. Doesn't believe in sharing.
There it is. There you go.
Yeah. It looks really good. I haven't backed it yet, but I probably will.
Oh, well, don't call other people out if you haven't joined it. Let's go.
It's $325, man.
Yeah, but that's a lot. We talked about this. It's worth it.
It's a good deal, but it's also a flying vehicle. So like,
just attach some strings and put it on your fan.
I know I need to too, Pete, but I'm just like, there's so many things anymore. There's so much. So much.
Why is this still listed? Anyway.
It's these are just the HasLabs that have been backed.
Discover.
I would love to see them do another proton pack. I would get it. But yeah, this looks awesome. I'm already getting the helicopter. See, the thing is, a jet is either on the ground or it's impossible to pose because it's just an aerial vehicle. Like a helicopter can hover.
Yeah, a little piece of plastic to have it like taken off.
Okay, yeah, but that's still.
I'm just helping. Listen,
I know.
That's the only,
I know.
That's one pose. It's only one. You can have 2 poses.
How many backers is it at right now?
They're moving. Just under. I don't know.
14,710.
Where's the number? Oh, yeah, right there. I can read.
Well, hopefully you hear back positively, but Pete, otherwise keep that shit to yourself. This ain't a job stream. This is a nerd stream.
You think jobs just sit there and grow on jobbies?
Yeah, get in your job cannon. So yeah, we have 15 days to get another 3,290 backers. I think we could do it because there's usually a good kick in the last few days of these things, and we're already at
what's
almost
this
15K.
Stuff?
What?
You're not we. You didn't do it yet. They. It's not we. It's they. You son of a bitch. I'm just kidding. Jobs fund my nerd. No, I was confused by. I don't actually know what you do, so I was confused with what you're saying. I know you've told me, but that went right out of my ADHD brain.
He's like Action Bronson.
What the fuck is Action Bronson do?
He's a musician.
I
think he's a rapper.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Sting. Why is he named Sting? He doesn't do it. What does that mean? He's not doing anything for Sting.
Because it hurts when he slaps you.
It does hurt when he slaps you. I'm the stinger and I'll sting you. Okay. Do you have a stinger? No. My fans are my stingers. What?
Internal affairs. He investigates crooked cops.
What does Infernal Repairs pay these days? Apparently not enough.
Anyway,
oh, Sting's arm's broken. God damn you.
More like 𝗂𝗏𝗏 Make like 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗵 and let yourself go. Let yourself go.
Yeah, but he's actually the good parent in that relationship. Remember, we were all crapping on Kevin Federline. It turns out he's actually a good parent. Brittany's not. Oh, I can't say anything about Brittany. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm so sorry.
Like, we try to keep it clean on here, and then you cross that line.
Just
leave her alone.
Leave Brittany alone.
I don't think I have anything else. Let me check out one little website real quick.
Well, I have another Ecto-1 I'm going to get shot for. I'm really happy for this.
So the old Medieval Spawn remastered Kickstarter is live and funded. Cool for anybody interested in that. Oh, fucking. Okay. So yeah, we did miss some things. Dan, can you pull up Toy Arc real quick? Just to knock these out of the park.
Yeah, sure.
We don't care about Todd McFarlane.
I really don't.
So scroll down a little bit because Nightwing. Mezco's Nightwing was announced this week. Right there, yeah. Yep. So Pete thinks it looks like trash because Pete's a goblin and he's not here to defend himself. I think it looks good. I pre-ordered it. I'm a Mezco, but
yes, I agree 100%. Shadow Moses, in all honesty, yes.
Scroll down and see some pictures, please.
Sorry.
I know.
Yeah, it looks like garbage. I hate it. No, I'm kidding.
Shut your face.
I'm kidding.
Magnetic parts and 32. I think magnetic pieces is an interesting way to do that. I mean, you could probably just get away with making things like snap in, but I don't know. Magnets are scary.
Are the spinning spinning effects built into that piece?
No, it's made to look like that so that it looks.
That's
like
what I mean.
spinning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what it actually looks like.
That's
like,
cool.
Did they do that with like nunchucks for the NECA Michelangelo figures too?
I think this looks fine, Pete. What's the problem? Honest question.
He likes Mafex's more, and I get it because Mafex isn't going to have the issue of clothing and fabric in there. So I totally understand where he's coming from. I'm still getting this. I have the Mafex one.
I totally
and Mafex
understand
one
where you're coming from, but no, fuck you. You're wrong.
Yeah, that's right. You're not here.
Yeah, bitch. Are you talking about this one?
Oh, I had my sinus teeth removed.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go back to that.
I mean, they both look good. I'll have both of them.
Are the suits supposed to be exactly the same? Because they don't look the same at all.
I would say it might depend on what the source is that they're looking for.
That's what I'm checking on.
Yeah.
That Damian Wayne was super disappointing. Oh.
Pete's not wrong. The Damian Wayne figure is taller than it should be.
That's a forearm smash to the face.
I'm kind of bummed that I sold my KG Beast.
I do like that. I don't hate that at all.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. To stop stuttering. Spit out actual word language.
Yeah, I like that. It's fine.
Yeah, that's a good point. This is a Mezco styled one. Yeah.
Ric Flair? Because the suit looks nothing.
Woo! You said Ric Flair.
I know what you did. It doesn't really look like that. I think this looks better.
It depends what you're looking for. Honestly, part of the reason I got it is so that I can have ones that have soft goods with ones that have good soft goods and then ones that don't with others. I don't know how I'd feel mixing like if I were to ever take pictures of anything, if I were to have a scene where I have the Mafex Nightwing in shiny all plastic, and then I have like the Mafex, the Mezco Batman, like I have one figure that has soft goods and then another one that doesn't. And I think it's just a little weird that they don't match up. So that's why I want both. And because I'm a hoarder. I mean, what? First step is admitting it. Second step is admitting there's a higher power. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That is part of the Hush. I need a Hush Superman still.
Hush.
Maybe. I don't know. I can't keep track of what I have anymore. I was starting a spreadsheet at one point because I have stuff in my storage unit. I was actually starting a spreadsheet, and then I was like, I just never kept up with it.
Well, here's a Hush Superman for only $1,049.
Yep. Which one is it? Mafex? Oh, that's Prime 1.
Is that good or bad?
I mean, it's a quarter, probably a quarter or third scale statue. Third scale statue.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, Prime 1 Studio. It's Polystone. It's probably a third scale.
I just by chance took a look at what was available.
Oh, the one with bonus sold out already.
Yeah.
What was the bonus? Click on that.
Yeah, that's what I was going. Yeah, I don't know what the. Well, here I don't know what. The
No, go through the pictures. It'll show. That's the bonus part. Is a different head sculpt.
It looks badass. I just wish I cared about Superman.
Honestly, I'm bummed because I have Darkseid from the Snyder Cut. I have a 1/3 statue of that. And I'm bummed that I'm not. Well, they might eventually do another one, but I want a 1/3 Henry Cavill Superman from the Snyder Cut to go with that. And if I could get one, get a 3rd scale Batman or Nightmare Batman to go with that, because I'm a psychopath.
Cavill and Snyder are the only ones that made me give a shit about Superman in the first place. Not that I didn't care; it was just Superman.
Right? Yeah.
He's there, and then all of a sudden I'm like, "But the tornado killed his dad." That's not why. I just everybody makes fun of that, but I'm sitting on. I'm running on the Costner. I watched it on the treadmill, and I'm running on the treadmill at early morning at Gold's Gym, and that scene pops up, and I'm trying not to cry running a treadmill. Just because I was running really hard and my knees hurt, not because it was emotional.
Yeah, because it's Kevin Costner, your favorite actor.
He's my favorite actor.
Can you go back to Toy Arc, please?
He's my favorite everything. The only actor better is Robert Redford.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you don't like him either.
It's not that I don't like him. It's not that. Let me be clear. It's not that I don't like these folks. I just don't think they're good actors.
Stop acting like The Horse Whisperer isn't your favorite movie. Him, Sam Neill, whatever her name is, the woman that's in there.
Excellent actor. The best people.
Right below Nightwing is that one. So we got also another Nightwing, actually.
I was going to say, yeah.
So it's a 𝗏𝗏, and then Talon, and then a Nightwing figure. And this is up for pre-order. Is it still available? Yeah, it's still available for pre-order. It's McFarlane, so take that into consideration. Talon doesn't get a lot of attention, so this might be a good time for you to swoop in and grab that figure. I have the DC Collectibles Talon, and it's really cool. I would actually really like to see Mafex do 𝗀𝗏𝗏𝗵𝘁 line, because it would be fucking sweet if they did. I would also be open to Mezco doing an interpretation of Talon, because that whole story arc was so good. I know. I see your face. I missed the whole.
That's creepy.
I forget what I was saying. Something about poops.
I don't think so.
I do.
Oh.
Yeah, so, we were talking about Hush and the 𝗀𝗏𝗏𝗵𝘁, and then Pete threw me off my train of thought because he decided to send a message, because Mafex is doing a Robin figure that looks pretty good, and then also a Batgirl and Clark Kent figure from the Hush line. So they're working on the whole character arc from Hush, because they even did the Catwoman, I think, from Hush. And then Hush himself is available on Big Bad Toy Store. But anyone into the 𝗀𝗏𝗏𝗵𝘁 story, I think this is a pretty cool 3-pack actually to get.
I've always wanted to read it, never have.
It's so good. It's one of the things that cements. It's one of the things that cements New 52 as being so strong. Is it opens with 𝗀𝗏𝗏𝗵𝘁, and it's phenomenal. Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder working together is so good. Yeah. Were they doing a Bruce Wayne one too? I missed that.
It's only $9. What the fuck?
Is that the comic or the trade?
I think it's the whole thing. It's the saga.
Is it digital only though?
No. Paperback or Kindle.
Nice.
You save 50 cents. Well, you save 40 cents if you get the Kindle version.
It's great.
Well,
it's so good.
Adding that to my
also Frank Miller's 0 Year.
Yeah.
That was up there. Really good. I need to read Hush. I never have actually. It's kind of funny.
Put that in there now too.
But yeah, yeah, that one, 0 Year.
Hey, look, it's your favorite one.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think was it The Long Halloween, or what was the one you said you can't stand, and everybody, it was like people really like that one. I think it was The Long Halloween. Like, I don't like that one. Like, what? Harley Quinn and the Gotham City Sirens. Where have all these super things have coming out? All right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll find it.
I think there might be something with the Long Halloween that I'm not a fan of. I think it might have been,
maybe it's that.
Maybe it's Batman's suit.
I gotta find it now.
I don't remember.
I have that original release, so I don't need that.
I have
never wrote.
I have the black and white version of it, hardcover.
Oh no, it's The Killing Joke you don't like.
Oh yeah, not a huge fan. I just don't think it really. It's not bad enough of a day.
Oh, she paralyzing is not okay.
I mean, Joker's story isn't that bad.
I know. I never read this one.
Was this one?
Strikes Again, the sequel. I heard so many people bash it that I was like, well.
When did this one come out?
Ooh.
Is that the first one?
2004. No. It's a sequel to The Dark Knight Returns.
I don't think it is.
You don't think it's a sequel? Well, it came out like 10 years, 15 years after? Did it? 10, 15? The Dark Knight. Here, well, let's look it up, hey? Dark Knight Strikes Again. Nope. I thought it was after.
Oh, yeah, it is a sequel to The Dark Knight Returns. You're right.
Son of a bitch.
Huh.
2001. And I remember seeing it going, oh, I never read that. I get excited. And then
part of the thing that makes them hard is Frank Miller's art style is really fucked.
There are panels watching when I read the original one. I'm going, I don't know what you're drawing, man. What the fuck you doing here?
People also ask, how bad is The Dark Knight Strikes Again? The Dark Knight Strikes Again is a notoriously poor sequel to the amazing Dark Knight Returns, and I find it hard to disagree with the book's reputation.
And there's a third. I was going to say there is a part 3.
Yeah, The Master Race. I have that. I don't know. It's not bad, but the art style again makes it weird.
How is the story?
Parts of it are kind of interesting because it deals with so it's a solid Batman tale. Has a lot of ups and downs and weird choices that still come together. It's not the best Batman book out there, but it's worth a read. So I don't remember if they were Kryptonians, but there's basically a race from out in the universe that is living in this micro city, and the Atom is the only one who can get small enough to go down and communicate with them. And basically the Atom dies early in it because they want to get out of their dome. They're living in like a little terrarium type thing because they're like microscopic, and they're tired of being small. They want to actually be prolific as their culture used to be. And they kill the Atom because the Atom can go down and communicate with them and then betray their plot. And so they kill him. And then I basically stopped reading there because the art style. And it also weird because I got like the anthology of it, And in that, there's like smaller comics and everything like that. And I was kind of annoyed by how everything was kind of thrown together. It's just a little weird.
Well, apparently there's a fourth one.
I think that might still be related to the Master Race, but I don't know. We'll see. Frank Miller is really hit or miss for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. And he's just such a happy guy. Oh my
God.
Ouch.
One last thing I have is back at Toy Arc. It's the Bebop and Rocksteady figures from Toy Joy.
I knew you were going to do that, and I went to the wrong.
Or Joy Toy. Sorry, I got it backwards.
I have it. Hold on. It's right here.
Think they look good. I don't know that I'll pick up this line. These are 1/18th scale, but they look good. It's kind of interesting that Joy Toy picked up the TMNT line because they already have Warhammer and then like their own kind of things, and then some weird offshoots of anime shows, I guess. Yeah, this looks really good. I might have to get these. I don't know. They're a little pricey for me, honestly, at a 1/18th scale. I think these are going to be like $60 each.
You're playing that wrong, Bebop.
Maybe he's left-handed, you dork.
No. He's got the pick on the top one.
Oh, he's
and his hands on the bottom. Come on, man.
Okay, that has nothing to do with being left-handed.
No.
That's not working.
Why I can't change the notes? What happened?
That's funny.
Oh, yeah, it comes with it.
They look good. Cool. They look really good.
What's this? 1998. Load the picture. Jesus.
Close some windows, bro.
I only have this open.
Oh.
Well, in the show. Yeah. Now, why does he have a musical instrument? Well, he has a boombox, but that boombox looks really good.
Oh, they're $50. They're up for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store.
Nice. That's pretty good. Have you seen Romulus yet?
No, did you?
No. I was hoping you'd talk about it.
I haven't. I've heard so many things back and forth. Like it's good, it's bad. Like
good. Well, if it makes you feel any better, and it probably won't. Steve really liked it.
Okay.
And he's usually, I trust his word. Does that make sense?
That's another good thing I heard about it.
I've heard more good. I haven't heard any bad. I've heard like really good things and some but I've not heard that's my pre-review. Oh, and I would like to thank Disney for canceling the Acolyte. Thanks, guys. He gave us Plagueis at the end, and then you did nothing with it. So I appreciate it.
Dan.
What?
Immunity. Fuck.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
I screwed the bit up.
By the way, this is my Deadpool Wolverine shirt. What were you going to say?
You know what? Actually, well, Pete's not here, but
what were you
I was going to say Disney's done a lot for the community.
I'm glad that didn't come through.
How the hell did Deadpool interview to join the Avengers in Earth 616 when he lived in Earth 10005?
That's what I was trying to explain to you when we were outside the theater. Like, there's this weird, and I couldn't explain it. There's a weird fucking universe jump where we're following Deadpool, and then he's in another Earth, and then he goes back.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's why I think it's not. That's another excuse to go. It doesn't matter. it wasn't on Earth Prime or whatever the fuck. At least it wasn't The Crow that opened with $4.6 million. I'll say something controversial. I don't even like the original.
I never saw any of them, but also speaking of movies that bomb, Borderlands is apparently doing so poorly. Like it's comedic.
It's getting released by the end of the month, isn't it?
I have no idea.
I mean,
that's funny.
It's weird because I don't want anything to fail. Like, I know, like, that's a cop out. No, I don't care.
No, I get what you're saying. In all honesty, like, I hope Joker 2 fails, but like, it's really just kind of silly and nonsensical to want things to fail like that because like other people enjoy them. Like, I understand that it's an asshole thing for me to say that I hope Joker 2 fails. Because there are a lot of people that enjoyed that first movie, despite how terrible and unoriginal and tropey it is.
It's fine, it won't.
But no, I mean, like I get that, like it's not a great opinion to have, like, oh, this movie sucks. I don't like the film. Like,
I get it's a bad opinion, but I have it. Fuck you.
the more things that they do that are like that fail, the less we're gonna see of other things, or the less we can see elsewhere. Like, there are people that were begging, like, for Disney Star Wars to fail. It's like, well, who's buying it now after that? Do you want Star Wars to end? It ain't going anywhere after that. Pal. Exactly. Like, if Disney Star Wars fail, you're not getting any more Star Wars.
That's it.
Oh, nobody else is doing it because Disney's not going to fucking sell the license. Like, no one else is going to afford the license. Like, Disney will always try to make more now that they own the IP. What?
Borderlands is out on the 30th. It got released on the 6th. The 9th, excuse me. I guarantee, I bet you, if any three of us watch that movie, we'll both come on here. All three of us will come in here going,
I don't know. I have really low expectations for it, which might help it.
Kind
of like the movie The A-Team. I went in with pretty low expectations. I love that fucking movie.
There are people in the Ghostbusters fandom that want Ghostbusters to fail because the 2016 movie still exists.
Like, what are you going to do? Go back in time and undo it?
It led the streaming numbers for the last week at 1 point something billion streams.
2016?
No, the new one, the current Ghostbusters. Meaning the franchise ain't going anywhere, motherfuckers.
Well, no, Netflix is still also supposed to do an animated show.
Oh, it's greenlit. It's produced. They were in pre-production. They are producing it as we speak. 3D, which I kind of cringe because it's going to be 3D animated. But I'm like, all right, that's whatever. I don't care. I'm not going to.
I mean, that'll be all right. We'll get a season out of it because Netflix will cancel it afterwards.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Don't get your hopes up, Dan.
I know.
Netflix is a really bad model, and actually, all streaming services are probably really bad. But Netflix is really terrible in the way that they base, and this probably, like I was saying, all of them, but they base off how many new subscriptions they get.
Yeah, like, not these numbers.
Yeah, but that also rewatching a thing 1,000 fucking times on Netflix doesn't mean more money for Netflix. They only get money through new subscriptions.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
And you're not, like, that's partially why they crack down on sharing accounts and everything like that. Like, fucking, on one hand, it's insane, but on the other hand, it's understandable. But, like, it also kind of, in some ways, it goes back to Spotify. Like, if you play, and I'm going to call out Snoop Dogg specifically because he bitches about how many people play, like, his music on Spotify. Like, you're already a millionaire. But also, if you buy Snoop Dogg's album and you listen to it 1,000 fucking times, he's not getting any more money from that.
Yeah, but he's though. He's getting more money per
right
physical sale versus digital sales. I think that's what he meant. Say, and he didn't say that at all.
He's saying that, but like he needs to call out people who are subscribed to Google Play also. He specifically targeted Spotify.
YouTube Music.
But like anyone who has any music streaming service essentially is hurting the music industry.
He was just using them as an example.
Yeah.
Like I think he means digital music in general, because all digital music go fuck themselves. Why do you still buy CDs? Oh, gee, I don't know. Because I'm not a prick.
Who did you say could go fuck themselves?
All digital music streaming platforms, all of them.
Okay.
What you think I said?
Well, in a way, you're kind of damning anyone who uses them too.
Yeah. Yes, I said that. That means 90% of the people I know.
Pete, and your subscription to Google Plus.
Yeah, shut it off, asshole.
And then, I mean, I use Spotify. I won't lie.
I used to, like, up till last year, I was still using it, but like I have it all. I don't have enough space on my phone, and my iPod. I have a very large.
I need to return it. I have a huge. I have like the biggest. Like I have a 256 gigabyte iPod Touch, but it like doesn't play back correctly. I need to return it to Amazon actually.
Oh man.
But I don't know.
I found. Oh, it won't let me. Oh, there it goes. I figured it out. Look at that. I have a program called MusicBee. MusicBee is basically, I'm not getting paid for this. Neither is he. It is basically a iTunes clone. And you can sync this like you would Apple. There's Preston Steve, by the way. To your Android device. Just like if it was an Apple. It actually takes the MP3s and transfers them from your computer to your phone. And if you update, for instance, if you update the art, update any of the details of that song, it'll then sync that to your phone on the next update.
Right.
This ended all of my problems with Android and not being able to have all my music, because I can have all of the, I want to go to I'm doing this on purpose. I'm not. This is not the largest, but it's pretty good. I have 52 gigabytes of music, 28 days worth, 6,596 files. And they're all easily on here now. And I'm adding to it because I have that big stack of CDs my dad found of stuff I don't have. But I just think this is a more honest way. There's nothing wrong with people using the streaming service. It's the streaming services fucking over the artists, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I mean,
if you use the music service, they should be doing better, is what I'm trying to say.
No, and yeah, because ultimately the asshole in charge of Spotify who laid off all those people still gets that big paycheck. I have like 45 gigs of music on my iTunes. And iTunes is a piece of shit. I fucking hate Apple products because their stupid password shit constantly is a fucking problem.
Even when I bought this phone, I was still using iTunes to catalog the music, and it got unusable. I just got rid of it and found this.
I can't stand. I had an issue with my Apple. I'm using my MacBook right now, and I had an issue with it, and nobody at the fucking Genius or nobody understood how to help my problem. I had to do all this shit, and then I fucking found a solution in a discussions forum, and there was an issue with their stupid ass keychain bullshit, which doesn't make any fucking sense if you're new to Mac. And I don't even know if anyone that has been with Mac for a long time understands it. It's a dog shit thing. And I basically had to clear out my keychain, and then suddenly everything on my fucking MacBook works fine. But nobody at Mac could have fucking told me that, because they're like, well, everything after this point has to be working perfectly. No, you fucking idiot. Something past that point was working improperly. You just don't know how to diagnose that specific problem because you're given a little fucking thing, a little script, and that you have to go down that, because God forbid anyone at tech support anywhere doesn't just follow a script.
I prided myself in, when I worked at Comcast for all those years, I never used the script. And I got in trouble for it almost every day because you're supposed to use the script, and I didn't give a fuck. The script does not help anybody. The script does not help a fucking soul. It doesn't. It's stupid. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of your time and money. Did you happen to see this just to get you back on a better?
What's that? It's anime.
Oh, really? So what?
Anime.
Oh, I
hate
forgot
it.
you don't watch animated
I
stuff.
hate anime.
I'm sorry. It looks fucking dude.
They're also doing
Did you like the date? Did you like the date though?
They're also doing War of the Rohirrim of Lord of the Rings in an anime. I don't know if it's Netflix or somewhere else.
I saw this yesterday scrolling through YouTube randomly, and then I watched the trailer about there's something that happens halfway through that's really violent, and I was like, oh, okay. Shit.
So that's out Thursday.
Yeah. Did you like the date? August 29th? The day that 𝗖ście𝗽𝘆𝗿𝗵𝗁 went self-aware?
Oh.
Not
Dude, that
Friday,
was all the way
Thursday?
back in 93. I don't remember it. They're also doing supposedly they're doing an supposedly there is an anime of Elden Ring coming out, and I'm kind of interested in that. Well, despite that, I don't like the medium.
Threw my camera across the room. Sorry.
But yeah. I think that's about it. Dan has more technical issues, self-induced.
No, that wasn't technical. I pushed the camera off its tripod. So here's the other side of my wall with a Flyers rally towel. I promise that's not my baby batarang.
Well, it was a clean stream.
No, it wasn't.
Thanks everybody for stopping in, Pete. I hope you feel better. I don't think you're watching anymore. But everyone is enjoying these J.J. Abrams camera techniques. Is that the pup?
No, that's Phyllis.
Well, she's a pupper.
She is my pupper. Sorry about this all.
Yeah, this is
all the people. My neck is clean.
Flattering angles.
It's not flattering at all, but it is the way it is.
But everybody who came in, Charles, thanks for joining in the chat a little bit. Thanks for stopping in. Anyone watching in the future, thanks. And we're always up. Well, we tried our best to do it at Sunday at 8 o'clock. So far I've been here for every single one of them. But sometimes people are just like too cool for school, so they have to play hooky.
My mouth hurts. My mouth hurts.
I was here for that one.
Well,
I wore a helmet.
I was talking about Pete.
He had sinus surgery.
My nose hurts. I'm kidding.
But yeah, be sure to check out our stuff on Shadow Moses 112 on Instagram. Pete is, I think he's done working on the update for the phone booth. He gave us I think the final notes on that last week, and then
yeah, and he's working on a dumpster.
Yes,
no lie.
That's his next project. I am working on his. This is going to lead back into a discussion, but I am working on cleaning up the Jersey barrier that we talked about last week. And Pete sent me the file for it, and he had over 2 million vertices on it, which is a bit much. I don't even think if you're ever going through Instagram and you see sci-fi ships landing or soaring through space or these really cool CGI videos, click on the information for them, because there might be a hashtag Blender in there, because people do animate things, impressive things in Blender. And I don't know if those have 2 million vertices in them. So yeah, that's why it was giving him some issues when he printed, and that's why it takes so much space. Basically, as I told Dan, if you're making an origami swan, you want to fold the paper only where it actually needs to be folded. What Pete did was took a ball of paper, crumbled it up, and then tried to make an origami swan with it, so that rather than a wing just being a triangle, it was a triangle comprised of a bunch of other little wrinkled triangles on it. and each one of those little wrinkled triangles takes up space. So you want to have flat areas with as few vertices as possible. Yeah, like that's Blender. The art that people have made in Blender is just insane. This is, what is this? The Korg?
The Borg.
The Borg.
It's the Borg cube. There's one starship. There's one Federation starship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Romulan starships and 4 Borg cubes. They're not going to win that battle. The Borg is going to kill them all.
I don't think that there are 2 million vertices in that video.
I don't think so.
No, because there's a lot of work there's a lot of stuff that you could do with texturing and stuff that really helps you save space. But either way, I'm working on cleaning up the Jersey wall for Pete. And I should be done soon. It takes a bit when I'm deleting 14,000 vertices at one time. Like,
what that is.
Yeah, dude, Blender is an amazing program. Blender's entirely free. And they're like, use it for what you want to. They're doing it to make a free software for modeling, for animating, and they don't care if you use it unless their stance has changed, but I don't think it has. They don't care if you use it for profit or for personal use or business. Like, Blender is an amazing software, and the fact that it's free, it's surprising that it's not more of an industry standard. Yeah, I don't think I have 4.2. I don't know what version I'm rocking right now. I might be just 4.
I wouldn't even know where to begin with this. I also, do you have to know how to draw, or can you just take like pre-created stuff and animate them?
You'd have to have some sense of what you're doing in the program.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
you think Pete having 2 million would be bad? There'd be 48 million in mine. Is there another line there?
What Pete was doing made sense because there's 2 ways. Essentially, what Pete wanted to do was have the Jersey barrier with all its flat surfaces and then just apply battle damage to half of it. And to do anything, you need to add more vertices. Like that's that extra wrinkle on that swan's wing. But you can also have it so that as you sculpt, you can have it create new vertices, which is what he might have wanted to do. And in that way, this half of the Jersey wall would be fine, whereas he's just carving out a sliver on this side. And over here, they would create new vertices, and this would remain untouched. What he did was subdivide everything so he had more vertices to work with. In one way, he's not wrong because he needed more vertices. He just created more vertices where he didn't need them. And then it comes down to isolating. What you really need to do is figure out how to isolate the areas that have higher levels of detail so you can concentrate all your necessary vertices in that section, whereas everything else you want as big of a plane as you can have so it takes up less space, if that makes sense at all.
It did, actually. You've dumbed it. Yeah, I got it. I don't know if you dumbed it down on purpose, but I got it.
Trying to. Well, not everybody uses this software and stuff.
No, I know. Yeah, I got it. Is what I'm saying. So I thought it was good. I also want to tell everybody, after you're going to ShadowMoses112.com, the YouTube channel, ShadowMoses112, and also if you just want to listen, HIAC Talk Radio Network, to listen to the audio version of this podcast.
That's a good point. We never really talk about that much.
I mean, it is mostly a video orientated show, but you guys, we do a good job, I think, of describing. So when you get rid of the silences while we're all staring at the toy goodness, it makes a pretty good audio podcast, and people can follow along like we were on the radio. So it's there if you want it.
Okay. Otherwise, thanks for coming in. Next week we'll try to be on time. Hopefully we won't have technical issues. It's up in the air because technology is dumb sometimes.
There's no reason for what happened. It won't. It better not happen again.
It's gonna happen.
Let's just say I'll have the camera rolling 5 minutes before we meet. Even.
Okay. Good night, everybody. Have a good week. Next weekend is actually a holiday weekend. I'm not sure necessarily what's going on Sunday night because Monday is Labor Day.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if anything will change. If it does, we'll make sure that it's updated on the Instagram
and on the YouTube. We'll post something. I'll make sure it's posted.
Okay. Cool. Thank you, sir.
You can do that on YouTube now. Not a lot of people use it, but you should.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
In general, not you guys. I meant
Yeah. I know.
Good night, everyone. End screen's coming up.
Bye.